story time, everyone. Today we're going to read a book called City Shapes by Diana Murray, illustrated by Brian Collier. That means that Diana Murray wrote the words and Brian Collier designed the pictures. The story starts with a pigeon, which is a kind of a bird, and our pigeon is very curious about the shapes in the city. We're going to be curious too. We're going to be looking closely with her, so everybody needs to put on your spectacles, and that way you can focus in your eyes to see what shapes you can see in the story with me. A pigeon takes flight through the bright cityscape, exploring the scenery shape after shape. The city is bursting with shapes of each kind, and if you look closely, who knows what you'll find? A truck rumbling by to deliver the mail, a silvery cart with hot pretzels for sale, and stacks of brown packages hauled up the stairs. So what shapes are we seeing here? Can anybody guess? Some shapes in the city are on-the-go squares. A skyscraper covered in shimmering glass. A skyscraper is a kind of a building. A long metal bench near a green patch of grass, and a table with glittery scarves and gold bangles. What shapes are these that we're seeing? Some shapes in the city are dazzling rectangles. You can look at it either way. The seaport with all of its flowing white sails, and there in the market, the pointy fishtails. And colorful flags on a banner that dangles. What are the shapes we're seeing? Some shapes in the city are gleaming triangles. The sunglasses worn by a cop on his beat. Cop is a police officer, so he's got sunglasses on. Kind of like our spectacles. The wheels of the taxis that zip down the street, and a manhole that leads to the pipes underground. You can tell me what shapes we're seeing. Some shapes in the city are circles so round. At sunset, the city is softly aglow as chit-chatting crowds hustle-bustle below, when off in the distance a melody hums. It's hard not to follow the sound of the drums. The stage in the park where the instruments sing. Some shapes in the city are ovals that swing. And nearby, the kites seem to dance in the sky. Some shapes in the city are diamonds that fly. The sun fades away into hazy blue dark, and soon there's a twinkle, a glimmer, a spark. Scattered up high above buildings and cars, some shapes in the city are far away stars. The pigeon flies through the night cityscape as city lights sparkle shape after shape. But her heart starts to ache for the shape she loves best, the shape that is home. Her warm circle nest, where the whirring and beeping of cars rushing by helps her fall asleep like a sweet lullaby. So I'm going to pass around these shapes and everyone can get a feel for what they feel like. And grown-ups, I would like to encourage you to look around the room with your little ones and see if you can find any shapes together. And then when you go home, you can do it. And when you're at the grocery store and at the playground, because shapes are everywhere. And it helps little ones get ready to recognize letter shapes next. Thanks for coming to Storytime.